wanted to show you my 100-day project because it's been quite a transitional phase for me in my work, and it's taken up I've run it over more than 100 days, and so it's become kind of a part of my continued practice in the studio and reconnected me to that sense of flow, that sense of getting involved in a step-by-step project rather than that focus on the end point, and given me permission to play, to start again, to go into sketchbooks, to jump out of the sketchbook, because I didn't really set any strong kind of boundary around what that project was. It kind of grew out of starting a sketchbook in the winter. At Christmas, I wanted to connect to nature and what was going on around me, and through that long lockdown period, those daily walks. But within that, something happened organically, something happened to me and through me with my creativity. And I'm come to the end of those 100 days, and I want to kind of reflect on what that process has been, what that journey's been, and how that might take me forward. So I've had a little break from it, but I really feel that connection to working in that rhythmical way of just showing up at the page, creating something new, not questioning it, and seeing what it becomes. And as you'll see from the wall behind me, my colour's back, and that's been really exciting for me. So come on in, have a look. I'll show you through the 100-day project. As we came into the winter, I realised just how much other people had kind of stuck at doing some daily creativity through lockdown, and just what a body of work they were establishing. And I'd been busy doing my courses and feeling a little bit disconnected from my own creative work. And then somebody in my group said they were doing it, and they also do other regular challenges. And I thought, you know what, this could be a good thing to motivate other people around me and also motivate myself to do some daily creativity. And so I decided to focus on my sketchbook, and over the Christmas and holiday period I'd already started doing some kind of loose sketches, and thought I would carry on with that, and that's what I did. Just a commitment to show up at the page. It wasn't an end point, and it was just a journey through my lockdown landscape, finding what that meant to me with image. I found that I was really liked those shape-based pieces. When I was about halfway through, I jumped out of the sketchbook and into wall-based pieces. I say wall-based pieces, they were smaller pieces, but some of them were cloth-based. Some of them I suddenly felt that I wanted to explore with monoprint, and I couldn't do that in my sketchbook. So I started doing small kind of A4 and smaller pieces, which ended up pinned to the studio wall. And I found my colour at that point too. The colour stopped being so true to the reality of nature and started being a bit more expressive. And so being able to build a patchwork wall of colour was really quite joyful for me in that late winter period at the back end of lockdown. So where did it take me? It took me through, in some ways it ran parallel to the courses. So it took me looking at textures and patterns. It took me looking at woodlands and walks. It took me looking at the birds and houses. And I just went with it. And at some point I thought, I know, I'll make some long pieces and instead of working on standard size paper, and started joining together bits of fabric, joining together bits of stitch, bits of paper and collage and mark making and playing. Really, it was very much a play-based experience. Anyway, bye for now.